Joel Tippen was a member of the riders who crossed the Bulldog track to travel from Wa to Port Moresby, via Cantiba, Yopoi and Barada, covering 436.16 kilometers. This is a story from his adventure tour on bicycle, and his first-hand experience on the Bulldog trek. Retold by Jason Simsky. Starting the Wa to Port Moresby cross-country bikeathon tour, I knew it from the start it was going to be gruesome, dangerous, and of course, the favorite part of it, adventurous. We rode on tracks that were narrow, and often we had to push our bicycles, as it was impossible to ride. The tour consists of riding, walking and climbing. When climbing up the mountains and the hills, we had to carry our bicycles, including the weight of our bags. Altogether, we were carrying around 10 to 15 kilograms of weight. In our bags we each had our food rations, medicines, warm clothes, spare parts and tools, in case our bicycles get spoiled on the way. Carrying a whole bicycle was impossible to get through the thick jungle, so we had to dismantle our bicycles to make it easier for us to carry when walking and climbing. It rained often, which made the paths muddy and slippery, so climbing up was often slow and tiresome. The trek itself gave the impression of an unspeakable adventure, and soon I forgot all the pain and the burden of the weight I was carrying, and accepted the challenges that lay before me, because adventure was what I set my mind on. No one has ever attempted the Bulldog track on bicycle before, so we knew we were making history with every single step we took. I must admit, there were times when my body yelled out in pain to stop, but with determination I kept on moving until I reached my final destination. I endured the struggles and survived the tour. The Bulldog track was established in the early 1920s and 30s by those who fought in the Second World War and those that explored the area for gold. The Bulldog track is one of the most rugged and isolated terrains in the world. It is longer, higher, steeper, wetter, colder and rougher than Kokoda track. It is one of the tropical montane regions of the world. About 1/3 of the Bulldog track is left vulnerable to destruction, as deforestation and mining are slowly trimming away the forest that is home to this historical track, and some of the world's endangered flora and fauna. On this bikeathon tour, I have seen firsthand the beauty and the abundance of wildlife along the Bulldog track. It provided the fresh air and the cold water we needed to ride, walk and climb our way to Port Moresby. Even though the tour was hard and tough, and was a struggle, I am proud to say I enjoyed it as much as the pain that came with it. The track provided the challenges I needed to face myself. I wanted to find the man in me. By enduring the tour, I have come to conclude that I have reached a similar stature of a hero and someone so close and as one to the nature. I will not trade this experience for anything, nor will I regret one bit of it. Sadly, the track is slowly losing its shape and beauty through mining and deforestation. The government is partly to be blamed, as it has not stepped in to assess and take measures to prevent further destructions. It is a valueless resource that is home to some of the world's endangered species that is found nowhere else in the world. The track has not been given the protection and the promotion it needs to remain operable. The entire track passes through a huge amount of gold deposits that is soon to be mined, as it is on the mining lease agreement. The Bulldog track is breathtaking and is so full of life. I took in everything I saw on my way as I struggled to climb up the mountain with the bicycle on my back. It was painful, but it was worth the effort, and I am proud to say I will live to tell my story. Mining can take place, but it is not sustainable, and will never be renewed. Mining will only damage the environment, and in doing so, will completely destroy the history of PNG the Bulldog track holds. My adventure tour must not go down unnoticed. I want to use this adventure tour to appeal to the national government, especially the tourism department, to please take heed of my appeal to save the Bulldog track and give it the stature it needs. Please help save the track and preserve the forest that plays host to the animal lives. This is a fundamental significance of our heritage. Therefore, we must protect the track and learn from those who participated in the past in making it become history to what we know of today. Tourism is a sustainable resource, and as such it must be given the support it needs to propel, to generate income for the country. Bulldog track has that potential, and must be given the recognition it deserves, to the same stature Kokoda track enjoys. After completing the Waterport Moresby cross-country bike-a-thon tour, and learning a great deal at the Bulldog track, I am compelled to make a special appeal to the Tourism Promotion Authority, and the national government to revive the Bulldog track. It is part of the history of PNG that needs protection and promotion to make it operable. It is worth the effort. This is my story of the Waterport Moresby cross-country bike-a-thon tour 2018, and it is also my appeal to the national government to save the Bulldog track, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next adventure bicycle ride. And as always, I'd like to leave you with this short message. Remember, a real man does not hit a woman. Say no to violence against women.